Hey, what's going on, Gaties and Littlemen? If you're new to the channel, then you will want to pull your money out of your pocket, your sock, your knapsack, your wallet, whatever it is that you keep your money in, and you want to check your dollar bills. Like, really check them. You may just find some of your cash is worth a ton of money over face value. Now, you may remember to be careful throwing out those old VHS tapes, those diamond Disney tapes, but what about the bronze 1943 penny that sold for $1.7 million? Or that crazy shaped Cheeto that was worth $61,000? Well, here's another thing to look for. Find some of these bills we're about to cover with unique serial numbers, and you could be in for a really big payday. So what bills are you looking for? Well, apparently collectors are really into what we like to call fancy serial numbers, or just plain old collectible serial numbers, which are unusual or special serial numbers on banknotes. Now, you can view a ton of different videos on this channel where I cover tons of things on coins, banknotes, and collectibles that are worth good money. But enough about all that stuff. Let's talk about just a few of the really rare banknotes you can come across in your pocket that could be worth tons of money. Now, the first one I want to talk about is 7 repeating digits in a row in the serial number. A serial number consists of 8 digits, as you know, and this would be a complete block of the same digit 7 times. Now, the best example would be one that ended in a 0 or 1 on the ends. So let's say one with all 7s and then a 0 or 1 on the end, and that's it, would garner a ton of money. One of these types of notes sold for well over $2,000 at auction only a couple years back. Another great one to look for, very similar to this, another 7-of-a-kind bill, is 7 of the same number, but where they are not blocked together. Other great serial numbers would be super repeaters or binary repeaters, which are really sought after, which are just 2 digits in the serial number repeated over and over again. In the best case, these would be ones that simply have 0s or 1s, being a true binary serial number. Another great one to look for is one that I've found actually in a video, well, now a while ago, called a double quad. These are serial numbers that have 2 digits that are the same, but in blocks of 4. So something similar to 2222, 0000, or similar. Super radar notes, or simply radar notes, are other great serial numbers, and we've found a couple of those in videos, as well as many of you have found those and commented about them in my videos, which a radar note can be read forward and backward and forward. So for example, 0 and then all 1s with a 0 on the end. Now, serial numbers that have all the same number in them, called a complete block or full repeater, are going to be worth thousands of dollars. Generally speaking, if the bill is in really good condition, especially if you get it graded. Other really great ones to look for are really low serial numbers in any denomination of banknote, i.e. ones that have at least 4 zeros in the beginning of the serial number, and then on the opposite end of the spectrum, you'll want to look for serial numbers that are extremely high, which you'll need to reference the amount of bills that were in that series that were printed. But for example, one that starts with a ton of 9s would be a good indicator of a high serial number. Now, if you're looking for a ton of different notes to look for, then you'll want to check out all my other videos on my channel, so make sure to hit the subscribe button so that way you can see everything I have to offer for you. And you can see new videos as I put them out. So what if you find a bill that you think is really valuable, or you know it is worth hundreds or maybe thousands of dollars? The best thing I can say to do is to get it certified by a grading company, and this will encapsulate the bill in a slab or plastic container, which will ensure that the condition of the bill is kept the same. This will also allow for you to easily compare this note and its grade to other notes of similar types and see what they've sold for. For example, just back in 2019, a $20 bill sold for over $5,000 that had a block repeater on it, and a rare $2 bill sold for nearly $30,000 due to a major misprint in 2020, both of which were found in regular pocket money. Let me know what you've come across recently in your coin and banknote searches in the comments below, And thank you so much for coming to the channel. Hit subscribe and keep being you. You guys are awesome. You're the bee's knees. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.